Hey YouTube, Bones on Campus. Got this idea from a friend of mine named Steve over at Making Masterclass. Wanted to know what we had for a toolkit in our range bag. Well, your range bag really should be your toolkit. So let's look at what I got. Now, in the main tool pocket, we have pens, pencil, Sharpies. Looks like this one is leaking. So, probably figure out which one of those is bad. For right now, not important. You always need to either fix a target, fill out a score sheet or something. Writing implements are always handy, and Sharpies are just great. A couple of regular screwdrivers, flathead magnetic tip, small and medium size. Help you get into stuff. Also work as picks. Regular pair of needle nose pliers. Have my Leupold multi-tool that I got with one of my scopes. It's got Torx bit, flathead, other Torx bits, and Allen bits. Decent little tool. It's got the gun tool. Got this for Christmas. You've all seen it. It's got a couple of drivers in there to go on this end. It's got a couple more Allen wrenches, Torx bits. It's got a scraper, box cutter, a standalone tool, punch for disassembling stuff. It's got a choke tube wrench. It's just generally a decent little tool. Standard 10-in-1 screwdriver. It's got flathead and Phillips on one end, and it's got Torx and square end on the other. I don't have any square bits, but they're there if I need them. It's got a Leupold bore sighter. It's a cute little unit. I find I get better use out of it by figuring out on here where different scopes are zeroed and marking that down in a book somewhere, and using that to verify zero. Whereas with this, taking a scope and a rifle that are zeroed, say at 200, which is my favorite zero, this will say that it is off zero, generally low by probably 8 inches, and then left or right by about 4, in my experience. So this little guy I find more useful for verifying zero. It'll get you on paper, but if you go to zero on the little grid it has inside of it, you're not going to be zeroed just yet. Pack of punches, just because you need punches. Earplugs, a couple more wrenches. One of these is an Allen wrench. It's the same size for the bits on my CompTac holster and the screws that hold on my grips on around 1911. And the other one is a Torx bit for Ruger rings. We've got a vice grip. This is a all-in-one gun kit. It's all stainless steel. It's got a screwdriver end. This comes off. You can take this out, put the other bits in, I'll show you in a second. And inside of that you can put these. This guy particularly with the little wings on it is 4 rods for cleaning rifle, shotgun, pistol, whatever. So that's all. If I can get it to go back on there. On the other end, it's got a couple of different bits in it. Jags. Stuff you can drop on the floor. I haven't had to use this yet. Keep it more in here for just in case. I used to keep a couple sections of rod in my bag just to, help fix anything that had broken or take a case out. Not necessarily for cleaning in the field, but just to have it. Got a little 3-foot tape measure, nice for measuring groups, and a couple extra batteries for whatever. I don't even have anything with batteries in this bag currently. So this side is tools. This side is shooting stuff. You got a pack of Winchester knockoff shoot-and-see targets, orange sticker dots, IDPA official rulebook, tape, staples, stapler, and a can of bug dope. Now be careful with this, guys. I don't know if it's the DEET or just the Repel brand itself, but this stuff will eat into plastic. So if you've got, I know for a fact, if you've got the Howard Light Impact electronic sport muffs, this will eat that plastic. I don't know if it'll eat into the plastic in different frames. I haven't tried it. But be careful. I've had it ruin sunglasses, and it'll melt into different plastics. I found that out. Fall fishing, even though Repel is still my favorite bug dope of all time, and it's probably one of the tastier ones. So, that's just general shooting accessories. We have cleaning implements, a couple of bore snakes, 12 gauge, 22. I forget what size the third one in there is. I want to say it's probably a 35 caliber, but I could be wrong. I've got some Hoppy's gun oil, some Outers gun cleaning solvent, and some patches, because I bought a bunch of the Outer kits when I first started shooting. And they're not bad. They were like $4 or $5, and you got everything you needed. Gets it done. More patches, Q-tips, which are also good for cleaning your ears out when you take out your earplugs or your muffs after a match. Refreshing. This is Clean Bore, the Let Away cloth. It has a distinct odor. I don't mind it terribly, but I also keep it wrapped up in a Ziploc bag for what I have in my cleaning bench. So that's what I got to take care of cleaning stuff, guys. Again, it's not everything, or even what I use on a regular basis, but it'll get the job done in a pinch. If all of a sudden you have a gun go down, or you're trying to clean between strings for accuracy. And then this end, I've got my small size first aid kit. Got a bunch of stuff in here. Let me know if you want me to go through it. I got a couple of these and a couple that are bigger. Things I don't have in here are Quick Clot, tourniquet. I don't have an Ace bandage in here, I don't believe. I got some tape. And one thing I need to get, which will be very important, I think, for a gun bag shooting kit, is a bottle of eye wash. I haven't been able to find one. I looked for a while and then kind of gave up. But something like an 8 to 12 ounce bottle for flushing out stuff in your eyes. If you had a round go off in a chamber because it cooked off, or just anything else. I mean, our eyes are very important to us as shooters, and losing our vision would generally really, really suck. So I haven't been able to find any. The stuff at Walmart is all lens cleaner stuff. I'm looking for just a bottle of eye wash. If you know where they're at, where they hide them, let me know. And in this pocket, it generally holds lots of guns. I got a pair of mechanics gloves for when it's cold. I got a bushing wrench, and just the cheap mag loader that came with my Ruger 9. Just because when it's really nasty out, or you cut yourself, or you're hurt, a mag loader is useful. Now, I've used the Uplulas, and I really like them. I've actually given away a couple of them as gifts to friends and family, but I have yet to hold on to one for myself. But they work. But generally, for me, for 45 and for 9, I haven't needed them. So, this is my range bag, guys. I have all my tools to keep in it. Standard size, maybe a little bit on the larger side. I weighed it with my brand new Berkley tape measure fish scale. 50-pound scale, you can zero it, and it has like a meter worth of tape measure. So, support your local fishing department sporting goods section. You will find awesome stuff. This was like, I don't know, $8 or $12 or something. I don't really have a good scale. Keeping this just for weighing stuff in the house, weighing guns, packs, ammo, stuff like that. I have another scale in my tackle box for fish, but this I thought was pretty sweet. I have a smaller one in my fish tackle box. But I just weighed this and it was 11 pounds. So that's the tools I keep in my range bag. What do you guys keep? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? A couple things I'd like to add are some small files, a non-marring hammer, smaller variety, maybe with the screw-out tips, more Allen wrenches. Steve, you had a nice set of Allen wrenches in the yellow sleeve, the Bondus or whatever they are, with the gorilla on them. They were shorties too, which I like. So having more Allen wrenches, English and metric, maybe some more torque stuff. So I have that one wrench for the torque screws on Ruger scope rings, and whatever else it's sized for. I don't really have, and I have other ones in those other two tools, but those aren't. I mean, these aren't really a full set, guys. You've got, well, there's 3 Torx and 2 regular Allen, and in my Leupold tools, maybe a couple more. But I found that I didn't have all the sizes I needed, so I need to have more Allen wrenches. That's what I got in my range bag, guys. What do you got in yours?